All right, welcome back to another barn management training video. Today we're finishing that process of writing that golf cart contract in Service Pad for Barn Management Group. So in the last video, we went through the work order side of things where we generated the work order, generated everything on and then when we got to the rent to own option, we chose rent to own and completed that, and it brought us into this. Be sure that you watch for pop-ups because it would pop up telling you that it was trying to open in a new tab and it could be blocked. So, all right, so we're in that contract generation piece now. You can see here we can choose different monthly rates. As we could in the other screen, and 60 and 72 are also available here, but 24, 36, and 48 are the only three options that we currently offer for a golf cart. All right, tax exemption. You could choose tax exempt here. Uh, we would have to have tax exemption forms and all of that loaded in the next screen. And if you choose yes there, then that would be a required item. Cost reduction, that allows them to pay some extra money up front to lower that monthly payment. Cost reduction is used if the cash price is greater than the maximum amount to RTO. And I'm thinking that max amount to RTO is either 20 or 25,000. I can't remember right at the moment. I believe it's 25,000. So anything greater than 25 would go in here automatically. That would be a required cost reduction. The customer could also do a optional cost reduction, and that's where they choose to pay something additional. They could pay both in the same one. It all goes in this same spot. So say that unit is $27,000 and the maximum amount was 25,000. 2,000 plus the applicable tax would automatically go in the cost reduction field, and then that could be increased if the customer wanted to pay additional. All right, we're going to leave that open for now at 0. We're going to click next. All right, here's the unit details. The customer would be responsible to pay this dollar amount, $1197.92, at the time of signing the contract. So what that would be: security deposit, first month's rent, also a processing fee of $55, and that handles uh, getting the titling done, and the down payment if there was one. All right, we can choose payment due date. We're going to say the 20th of the month, and then we're going to choose a tracker. Typically, most everybody's going to have the 5-star tracker. Sometimes they may have a pastime or other, but we're going to do a 5-star tracker. And then we're going to put in a number for that, and this should be that IMEI number or serial number. We're going to click next. You can see information populated from the previous step, the work order step. This item was not asked for in the previous step, so I had to re-enter that. We're going to use a test Social Security of 1234, but that would need to be a valid Social Security number. We're going to put a driver's license information in there, and that the format of that varies by the state. All right, and here's where we would change that billing address. If we were going to do something different, we would click no there, click edit, put in the new address, and walk through that same process we did earlier. All right, employer, I'll do Coastal Trailers, and their office number. Going to choose next. Co-renter, we could do a co-renter. Same information is required for a co-renter. We're going to choose no. We're going to choose references. We're going to fill out 2 references. Okay, got the references. Now we're going to go next to the agreement. All right, Service Pad is going to generate us a PDF here for us to sign on the screen. All right, here is a preview of that. We can either choose sign now, and you can see here that model shows up here under the description. We need to choose sign now or sign later via email. We're going to choose sign now. All right, Service Pad generated us this PDF. We're going to click start. And then we're going to sign. So you could either draw with a mouse or finger or whatever you have, or you could type and accept that signature there. We're going to do next. Same thing for an initial. And then we're just going to click next and go through every place, sign in there, and click finish. If there was a renter and a co-renter, we'd repeat those steps for the co-renter. All right, service pad's just telling us a list of those items there after we sign and click finish. Uh, Service pad's showing us the things that's going to be need to be finished for it to finish. And because we were signed in previously in the service pad, when we hit continue, just brought us straight to that agreement. You see it's pending payment. You would click on make payment, and you would run through that process to create a payment. And so that you capture that money. If the customer pays you, the dealer, cash, then typically you would just pocket that money. You would key in your credit card or your ACH information to process that. If you choose credit card or check, then the form you'll see will populate with the customer's details. And again, it's that pop-up. Watch for those pop-ups for things like this. So you can see the customer's detail information is populated, and it would be, and then you could put in that information and process that payment. If you choose cash, then you'll notice here that the form populates. Let's see here. The form populates with the dealer information. That way it would match your banking institution. All right, so once that's done, it would go on through the process. This view contract allows you to look at the signed version. So if you wanted to actually download a copy to give to the customer, you click on the view, hit the download, print that off, give it to the customer. Manage documents. Here would be the list of documents that would be required. And you would just click on add file, choose the file, attach it to the machine, to the here in the documents, and you'll go through the ones that would be required for you to do that. Once you get that done and the payment done, it comes into our office for review. It would go to a pending review status. You can see here there's multiple things here that you can look at about this information and understand about the customer. And then there's a note here that everybody can see that has a login here to this uh, to the coastal service pad, the manufacturer service pad, as well as barn management service pad. We can see all of the notes here, and then the history. You see a history of everything that's been done here, who's done it. Anyways, just wanted to give you this little video. I appreciate all your time. There'll be another video to come later regarding edit. You can see here under the ellipse, there's the edit agreement. There's more functionality coming under edit and things, so it may be a few days before we get that video created, but just want to let you know that that information is out there and just give you the details that you needed to be able to write that agreement. Okay, we appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.